Hello everyone, I'm Christian Lordensay Aparici from PED0103-2 and I'm going to present my journal in track and field. So I have here the overview of my track and field journey. First is the PARC or the Physical Activity Readiness Questionnaire. Next is the crossword puzzle which related to the terms and history of track and field. Next is the Module 1.2 assignment, which is the foot strike and proper running form. And next is the sprints, which is the sprint drills and different sprint routine. So first, why track and field? Because this track and field, I believe it can improve my strength, cardio, and flexibility. Also, it can, I mean, it can adapt higher athleticism, especially in different sports, not just in track and field. Moreover, it can helps my lifestyle to become more healthy with basic routines. It helps me to build muscle endurance. So next, what we done first is we introduce ourselves. Uh, they ask question like, what are my expectation in class? Physical activities, exercises do you do during quarantine period, and how do I cope out with physical, social, environmental challenges. And next is the what can your future partner or group expect from you in this online course. And after introducing myself, I also watch the different videos of my classmate in order to me to know them well. So next, here is the park or the physical activity readiness questionnaire. These are the questions that ask you about your physical health and also mental health, and I put no to every question because I didn't experience it, and if I say yes, maybe I will need to have a doctor certification or parent consent, and our prof needs to consider it. So for then, I have here the question to myself. How was my first day in track and field class? Well, I started the first day of my class infected with COVID-19. There's a lot of anxiety, but well, just for being real, the first day with our prof gives me positivity in terms of my lifestyle. It looks like she shared and gives me the magic of positivity, and you will feel it po kasi, and I felt it. So for the next task, we have here the crossword puzzle, and it is for the terms and history of the track and field. Like for the first question, a race twice the length of stadium. It means the diluus. Next is the we have here the another term for track and field, which is the athletics. And for the history, we have here where is the place in it is where the place in Greece where first Olympic game was held, so it is in Olympia, and many more questions about histories and terms. So next is we have here the module 1.2 assignment, which is the foot strike and running form. So here I perform all the different foot strike in different surface and kind, which is like walking, jogging, running, or walking, jogging, running in flat surface, rough road, uphill, downhill. I perform that all. And for the running form, we have here we had a 4 days running or jogging, and I assess myself. As you can see here, the you can see here the difference between the first day and the last day. In the first day, it is more on someone consistent, and for the last day, it dominates the proficiency of my skills based on my self-assessment. So for this task, I learned the differences between each foot strikes, like what is the easiest strikes when walking, jogging, running on flat surface, rough road, uphill, and downhill. Most of the surface becomes tiring when I'm doing this 4 foot strike. But mid-foot strike is neutral, but what I like the most is the heel strike, which was my accustomed foot strike. And for the running form, I knew the proper position when juggling. It is quiet, uneasy, but I believe this proper form is beneficial to us, especially on strengthening our muscle and to be in condition. So for the next task, I perform the different crouches start. I perform it 10 times, and they ask me which I like the best. For me, I like the best is the elongated start because I as I perform all these crouch start, only to only to the elongated start do I feel comfortable to run, and also about it's also about the body position. It matters how you are comfortable with the position before running, and it's like the motion is sequencing very well. So for the next activity, for the next task, we have here the sprint workout plan where we perform different sprint drills for 3 days. So for the day one, it is very exhausting to me. I perform different exercises. First is the standing arm swing. This exercise is quite easy but helpful in improving my cardio. And, and I have here, I perform all these drills. For the day two, exhaustion never leaves me, but here I find the gallop is the most easier and more relaxing to me. But the skip closer as well as the skip opener from day one are very hard to me for me. And for the day three, we have mixed the first and second day, I pick these drills and everything goes well. Even I feel exhausted. The weather is not that good since I perform these exercises at 10 in the morning. So for this task, it helps me to have at least physical activities during pandemic. Makes me feel good, especially when I got sweat, and also it made me realize that I need to do it every day or like 3 days per week. I haven't felt any change or development in my speed, flexibility, and cardio yet, but I think it will be improved eventually when I continue this kind of routines. This sprint workout is important not just to an athlete but also for normal people. It is beneficial to our health. Well, there are many exercises to strengthen our health, but I do recommend this one. So I have here another question to myself. What lessons do I learn in my track and field class journey? For myself, since I didn't play basketball, which is my daily physical activity in the past, and I didn't play it during this pandemic, so it's hard for my cardio to be in condition. I just exercise sometimes to be in limited space, but those activities in our class helps me to maximize different exercises to stay fit and have a healthy lifestyle when we are on this limited period. And for my posture and running form, it's fun when I feel that my form or the posture is improving by having those guides or those tasks. It just make me feel comfortable and had an interesting run. It was and it will improve from day to day of exercising, running, and as well as having a proper diet. And before I end my presentation, I have here the relation of the track and field and the relation of track and field to life. And it says that the gun goes off when the gun goes off and everything changes, the world changes and nothing else really matters. It is like you will run forever, or you will run until you reach your goals. And that's all. Thank you for listening.